Hey everyone, Reaper here again with another video. Two videos in 2 days, right? Or less than 24 hours. This video, I'm making this video for a couple of reasons. Number one, it's another Batman tag. It's the same Batman tag I did, I think a week ago, but Luther Manning tagged me and I said, you know what? Why don't I do another one? Because there are just so many Bat covers that I like. I could probably make several videos on all the Bat covers that I like. The first Batman tag video I made was truly my favorite Batman covers. Maybe with one or two that I forgot that maybe are included in this next set I'm going to show. But yeah, I truly do have a lot of Batman covers that I'm fond of. And I said, what the hell, I'll just do this again, with a new set of books. So thank you, Luther, for tagging me. Second part is that, it's Veterans Day, so I wanted to do another video just showing Batman covers, in addition to Luther asking me to make a video. I figured, well, it's Veterans Day, just make another little video on some of my favorite Batman covers, favorite Batman books. I know that's not much for, not much when it comes to Veterans Day, since veterans have fought for this country. But just to show my appreciation the best way I can when it comes to comic books, when it comes to what it is I do on YouTube, which is show comic books and all that stuff and talk about them. So I'll talk more about that at the end of the video and so forth. But now, I know there are several veterans in the comic book community that make videos and so forth. I know a handful of them, but I'm sure there are many others. So for all of you out there that make videos, and all for you who just don't make videos and watch, who are veterans, thank you for your service to this country. Thank you for everything. It's because of you we're able to make YouTube videos. We're able to collect with relative ease and so forth. We're free to do these things. So thank you once again. And if you are a veteran, whether you make YouTube videos or not, you just watch, you want to leave a comment on the video, I would love to say thank you personally to each and every one of you for your service to this country. So let me show off some of the books. Like I said, these are not necessarily my favorites. I've showed not necessarily my favorite covers. I've showed my favorites in the other video, but I just wanted to make another video. All right. So we'll start off. I pretty much stuck with the same formula, sticking with Batman and Detective Comics titles, except for this one. World's Finest 3. Now, this is the first appearance of the Scarecrow, but it is a classic cover. It's not one of my favorites, but I realize it's a classic cover, and it's a classic book, not just because it's the first appearance of the Scarecrow, but, take a look at this. You have Batman at bat, you have Superman as the umpire, and you have Robin as the catcher. All right, let's get to some of the detectives. We'll start off with this one. I know it's not very bright in here, so please forgive me for that. Detective Comics 66. Not one of my once again, not one of my favorite covers. It's kind of bland, but it's a Golden Age Batman cover, and I love the long logo. With Action Comics, Detective Comics, Adventure Comics, and those old DC books that had the big logo before they shrunk it in the I think in the mid to late 40s. Love it. I think it adds another flair to the book. All right, let's go. Now we're going to be really jumping around. Some more detectives. This is 373. Yeah, sometimes I think it's 378. This is actually the second appearance of Mr. Freeze. This is actually when he was first called. This is when he was retconned as Mr. Freeze. Here's one that really, really awesome. Detective Comics 402. Oh, another Neal Adams cover. Another great Neal Adams cover. I like this one a lot. I just like the way, just like the look of it. It has that Batman the Animated Series feel to it. Detective Comics 647. What is this? I think this is the first appearance of the spoiler, or the first time Stephanie Brown's the spoiler. One of those two. I didn't mark it up, so it's off the top of my head. I don't really remember. So these are in no particular order, like my previous video, where I went from the ones I really liked to my absolute favorite. I just picked and just put them all together. Here's another cool one that cool, but wasn't in my first video. This is Batman 63. I like the blue background and the yellow in the title. This is the first appearance of Killer Moth. Of course, this has to be in there. This is the fourth appearance of the Riddler. Sheesh, the Riddler's back again with a new batch of zany puzzles to drive Batman and Robin batty. What are some of these riddles on here? Let's see. For you to get a good look at it. I don't know if I could... What does it say? How can one get into a locked cemetery at night? I don't know. Does that mean I'm dead? If the Riddler gave me that riddle and I couldn't answer it, does that mean I'm like history? We know what this one is, Batman 181. Not a very impressive cover, but not bad. It's a classic cover, you know, not super classic, but it's well known. You know, the first appearance of Poison Ivy. Now, this is a really cool cover. The 244, right? Ra's al Ghul standing victorious over Batman. Really cool. I think I got that at the New York Con in 2015. This is another one that, you know, a lot of people, I think, had in their original Batman tag videos. And it's awesome. It's definitely, yeah. It pretty much tells you the story of Batman, how he came to be Batman, just with this one scene. I love me some Todd McFarlane, and of course I had to add this. If I forget, what number is this? 423. And this was in a few people's videos too, and rightfully so. It's a great cover. I love this one. 451. This is when the Joker returned after the Killing Joke. After he was... No, not Killing Joke, sorry. After he was presumed dead in the Death in the Family. After 429. He returns again. There was a Joker impersonator, and that pissed off the real Joker, so he came back with a vengeance. I love this cover. This is a fold-out cover. I think this is what Batman, 619, right? Look at that. All the villains on it. Jim Lee cover. Super cool. All you Jim Lee fans out there. There we are. Red Death. Batman 635, excuse me. I'm a little off my game tonight. I don't know what it is. This was a gift given to me from Dr. Von Chilla. Now, if Dr. Von Chilla gives you a book, you know the cover is going to be awesome. And Batman the Mad Monk. It's a swipe of it's the swipe of my favorite Batman cover, which was a swipe of another cover. Alright, we're getting to the end here. I just wanted to do a quick video. Batman New 52 #1. Sweet cover. Classic cover. This one is my favorite of the New 52. And honestly, this is one of the ones I was referring to earlier in the video when I said, you know, I had my absolute favorites in that first video, but I'm sure I forgot a few. And this is definitely one I forgot. Batman New 52, #4. With Talon on the cover. That is just a sweet, sweet cover. There's a lot of different variants of this cover too. You know, I would like to get those. You know, hey, if I like the book, I'll try to get as many of the variants as I can, but try not to overpay for them. But if I see them, I'll get them because that's a sweet cover. The lenticular cover, of course, of my boy the Riddler. 3D cover. It's more of a 3D cover, right? It's not lenticular. Nah, it's a 3D cover. I like the 3D covers. I have the 3D cover and the regular cover. I just thought showing the 3D cover would be nicer. And the last one, This is actually a Zap Comics exclusive when the Rebirth series started. Batman Rebirth #1, and here we go again, another swipe of that cover. Of course, this is going to be in my video. It's a cover swipe of my favorite cover, which is a swipe of Detective 31. Very nice. Yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video. So we're at the 10.5 minute mark right now. But thank you once again. Thank you, Liz, for tagging me. I really appreciate it. It gives me a chance to show off more Batman books. Hell, I'll make a third one if I have to. I really enjoy doing this. And all the books are contained in an area where I could get them. So it's not like I have to move so many piles of boxes to get the books. So thank you again. And thank you once again for all you veterans out there that defended this country. This is your day. All the veterans that are in the community, all the veterans that watch, thank you very much. I really appreciate what you've done, as many do. One of the interesting tidbits for me is one of the reasons why I like it so much, other than the things I mentioned earlier in the video. You give us the reason why we're free to do the things that we do, whether it's collecting comic books or just living. Other than that, because my family came to this country, part of my family, not everybody, but part of when my family came to this country back in the late 50s, a lot of them fought actually against this country during World War II and really did not have too much respect for this country or its veterans or its people, anything. It's the truth. As time went on, they've learned, I think. But coming from that background, I've only learned to appreciate what we have here in this country more. Okay, so that's why it's a little more special to me than an older generation. On the other hand, my wife's family, they had a long line of military people in her family in World War II, in World War I, and in the Civil War. So they go back all the way to the Civil War of this country, if anybody that knows the history of that. But once again, thank you to all the veterans. Thank you for everything. Happy Veterans Day. Thank you all for watching. Take care.